Hello, hello, hi, folks. Happy Tuesday, in hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. Good to see you. If you're joining me live, let me know you're here. If you're catching the replay, I'd love to get your feedback, especially on this one. So I am, I've talked about Ray Higdon and rank makers, I don't know, about 100,000 times. So this is one more time. I'm going to talk about that. I can't speak enough about Ray and what he does for everybody in rank makers. But so he's doing a top earner success school. That's a 9-week journey, if you would. It's not like a 90-day run. It's like a 90-day journey, right? With him that he covers. I believe 9 subjects. I believe, but so tonight was the first session of this 90-day journey. Hold on one second. I gotta collect my thought. Okay. And so he was talking about vision, right? And this webinar was unbelievable. It was amazing. Every one of us, it just, right? But this one, like, for example, look at it. I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, actually 2, 4, 6 pages of notes, right? So I took 6 pages of notes. And the reason why, another reason why I was late, and then I transferred them into my, remember my grateful, thankful, blessed journal. So I transferred all my notes and my thoughts in here, right? So I'm kind of, writing down my notes. And he was talking about a night routine. Now he's gotten into meditation and mindset stuff a lot, and I really enjoy that stuff because isn't it all about the mindset? Thoughts become things. So the more you think about things, the more you attract them. And, we could digest that all day long. And he was talking about that. That's part of the whole conversation, right? This whole vision talk was unbelievable. It's not like something you've seen or heard before. It's not like a goal setting. It's not like, oh, let me write down my goals and let me go for it. It's not like that. It's very unique, and the way Ray presents it is just off the charts. So he just blows your mind, right? So he was talking about, he gives you a homework at the end, right? It's got a homework, and he's got this night exercise that I really liked, and that I'm gonna implement tonight. But he was talking about this, and I thought, oh man, this is such a nice little topic to talk about with you guys. He talks about this whole exercise that he's been doing since July, just training his mind, and I really like this one, and I'm gonna have to share it with you. So he talks about now, what I'm going to share with you is just a warm-up, okay? What I'm going to give you is just the warm-up. And the warm-up is that I love this too, just get this. So you come up with a phrase, a meaningful phrase that really means a lot to you, okay? You come up with a meaningful phrase, and then you see your friend or your spouse say that phrase to you that is meaningful to you. So you have this sentence, right? You have this phrase that just means a lot to you. And you imagine, it's not really you imagine, you see your friend, your spouse, maybe your coworker, maybe your upline, your boss, your downline, your customer, your recruit, whatever it may be, whomever it may be, you see that person actually saying that meaningful phrase to you, right? And this is a warm up when you're in bed, right? This is right before you go to sleep. So you're thinking of this statement, of this meaningful phrase, and you're thinking of this person that is actually saying this phrase to you. How amazing is that? And I haven't done this, so I cannot speak for myself. But Ray says that he sees amazing things happen, you know, especially if you keep doing this night after night after night, right? So that's your warm up. So you think of this meaningful phrase, and you think of this person who actually says that phrase to you, right? And here's your homework. And I would love to get your feedback tomorrow. Let me know, hey, I implemented this and this little tiny thing happened. I found $1. You know, something. Hey, by the way, the little things that are going to happen, he suggested too, that they're not going to be ginormous. It's not like you're going to walk down the street and you're going to just find this sack of cash, you know. It's going to be tiny little things. And so here's your homework. And the homework, I'd love for you, if you do it, to come back and share with me what your thoughts are, how'd you feel and all that, because I'm going to go to it right tonight. So, are you ready? So he's talking about the homework is you creating a scene, okay? A snapshot, a scene in your mind that you play in your mind before you go to bed, right? For example, a scene would be like, I want to see myself on the stage speaking to thousands of people. That's what I want, right? So I want to create that scene in my mind that I see, and I play it, right? And the other thing is, it's one thing to see myself on the stage, but it's another thing to feel all the emotions that go with it to get on that stage. For example, if you're feeling, hey, what are you going to be wearing, right? What are you going to be sharing? What story are you going to tell, right? How are the people going to react? Let's say you're backstage, you're getting ready, you're hearing your name getting announced, the music is on, you hear your name getting announced. How is the crowd reacting? Are they getting up? Are they shouting your name as you're walking up the stage to this to the actual stage, walking up the steps to the stage? How are you feeling? Are you feeling the energy and the vibrations of the crowd within you? Create that scene that will play, that you can play in your mind before you go to bed. I love that. Create that scene. And the scene, it's got to be packed with emotions, your emotions. So the scene, it can't, it's like if you have a piece of steak without any flavor, right? If you got no flavor on it, all those steaks sometimes, maybe that's a bad example, but all those steaks sometimes it's pretty good just by itself. You guys know I love meat, so, but it could be a dish without any flavor, without anything on it, without any salt or pepper, raw, right? It's got to have emotions. It's got to have flavor. It's got to kind of move you, right? It's a scene that it's, this is how I see it. It's a scene that is, I already think about it and I'm getting goosebumps, right? I'm really putting myself out there. And I'm just super excited about this exercise. I pray that you are too. And hey, remember the phrase, meaningful phrase, that's a warm up. And then you go into creating that scene for you. And this is every night. You're doing this every night to train your mind for this shift, for this mindset shift. Does that make sense? I hope so. I'd love to get your feedback. This was Ray Higdon's stuff on Top Earner School, Success School, Top Earner Success School, and this was just first session, 3 months. I know I'm going to be a changed person at the end of this. This is just going to be so exciting for me. I am so pumped up. So I thought I'd share that with you. I'd love to get some of your feedback. If you feel like you got value, you got love, you want to share this, tag a couple people to this or share it on your wall. Do what you got to do. You know how to spread the love. And if you share, you show that you care. And until tomorrow, where we do it all over again. Much love.